Welcome to day 2 of our Belgian trip, where today we're at Bellewaerde. There's a whole new Amazonia area to explore, as well as some incredibly cool Intamin rapids. Along with that, it's our first time at the park, so we will be checking out all the other attractions. So please hit like, hit subscribe, and join us as we investigate. Morning from Bellewaerde here in Belgium. We joined a very lovely car park with lots of trees, which I really appreciated. Probably about 30 cars here on the Mexican side of the park, and we've just had a ride on Huracan. Thoughts, Detective Cookson?
It's pretty cool. Is it? I think it's a Sierra.
It is.
Coaster.
It is. I just checked.
It's a family one, but what they've done with a pretty short layout is impressive.
Yeah.
I think it's a solid overall package.
Effects were minimal but good.
Yeah.
Lighting was cool, scenery is really nice.
Onboard audio.
Yeah, onboard audio as well, like Ride to Happiness, it really makes a difference. And now it makes me a little bit sad that Hyperion's not having it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Speakers up the lift hill. But
Yeah, it's not the same. Much better when it's around you, but it wasn't as impressive as a coaster as I thought it was going to be. But I think overall package, really cool. And I think with it being fairly quiet today, we're going to get a lot done in the short time we have. However, now I can just see that people are on the world's only operating Huis Topple Tower, and we have to get on it. That's iconic.
Side point.
Oh, side point.
They don't check restraints. They visually check them, but they don't like physically check that they're closed a lot.
I couldn't believe it.
Interesting.
I know it's not inverted, but that's not the point. It should be checked. Like, I easily couldn't have pulled that down. I don't think anyone really checked me because we were at the front, so.
Interesting.
Yeah, we'll see how we get on. Hopefully they check us on the Topple Tower. Jesus. Correction, it's the first one and the only operating one in Europe, so before you hit the comments telling me that I'm wrong, I've been corrected already by Detective Whitmore. Good work there, Detective. That was really fun, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that. Not that forceful, but I like the dangle. Theming is lovely around it. The staff he's really nice, that guy over there. Give him a raise. Nice. And Dan noticed that when as you're toppling over, the water fountains would get closer to you as well, so yeah, a nice little addition, and it's very unique. I'm glad that we've done that. I think that's really cool.
Yeah. Very nice stuff so far.
Yes, nice little area, but we're going to leave Mexico now and head to...
Hang on, no, we're doing Toro.
Oh, we're doing the bull thing. We're doing the bulls. See you on the other side.
Yeah, we're spinning around in a bull.
Another Huis flat there. El Toro, that was really fun. So from the weight of it, you were spinning loads, and myself and Detective Whitmore weren't spinning as much.
Yeah.
But that was really good. It was free spinning, wasn't it? So it was. So
if you want extra spins going on your own, or like a small and big person,
we should have had separate ones. We should have separate bulls, but we love a good bull, don't we? So that was really fun.
It's quite an old ride, but like the theming and the flowers and the presentation, it's really nice.
Yeah, doesn't need much, but it's a nice little filler addition here in Mexico. And now we can leave Mexico.
What about the flume?
Are we doing the flume?
I don't know.
Maybe we'll leave Mexico. I don't know. Check this next clip. You'll find out. Well, that was a bit much. Yeah, I thought it was really intense. And it's one of the old Wakala trains, so you can't lock down as much as you'd like, can you?
Straight.
I was like, mine wasn't tight at all. Mine was like out here.
Oh, really?
Like, please try and
I put my restraint down, but forgot to move my arm, so my arm got stuck.
Mine was really loose.
We were loosey-goosey. They checked it, but it was loose.
Still didn't help.
My head didn't whack, but my shoulders did. And just being loose, I was jumping about a bit. Very intense. One and done, I think, on that. Oh, I just had some of Henry's waffle. And I got Nutella on my lips still. Anyway, behind me is a new Intamin Rapids, which opened 6 days ago. Unfortunately, we're here just after it's opened. Guess what was testing and isn't open yet? This thing looks like one of the rafts stuff at the top of the hill. I think not the hill, the lift. I think the lift might be broken for now. Fingers crossed it opens today, because it was like a pleasant surprise. We've not come here because it's there. We came here because Bellewaerde is near where we were, and it made sense to try a new park out and get some creds, but it'd be good if we can get on the new ride, so fingers crossed. Hopefully you'll get to the end of this vlog and we'll have ridden it, and if not, I might be crying. There's also a new log flume for the Amazonia area, but as we can see, they are quite literally working on it right now. I'm gonna assume it's by Zamperla. This whole new area is so vibrant, colourful, very like sort of Caribbean. I was gonna say Caribbean vibes because of the colours, but I realise it's Amazon, isn't it? Anyway. Brazil, yeah, it is. It's very yellow, very blue, very green. It looks beautiful, lots of wood. I feel like it looks like it could be a water park, but it's not. But then again, we obviously have a water ride, so it works. However, Detective Whitmore has done some investigating and it's going to open at 12, so we're going to get on it. I don't know if we'll be here at 12, but we've got 45 minutes to go, so happy days. But there's a cred over there, so let's go ride that credit. Cred 110 for me was Brazilian Buggies. Henry's on 199, so his 200 is either going to be the Gerstlauer family coaster on the other side or one of the Alpine coasters. He's not really fussed about what's 200, but just funny that it's something somewhat insignificant. If he missed the creds, he could have had Hyperia, but he'd rather just get the creds in, which I agree with. Yeah, Brazilian Buggies was alright, as you can see there. There's not much to it. I've done better kids coasters and I've done worse kids coasters, and that's about it. But it's a nice little addition here in this family area at Bellewaerde. We've got 20 minutes until Amazonia opens. There's a queue. I don't think we need to queue up. It's pretty quiet today. There are trips and stuff, but I think we'll be fine. So that's that, really. So, next bit, go! We were saying before that when you come to a new park, it's really fun to explore and just, you know, discover everything for the first time. Yeah, you might have done research or seen bits online, but ultimately it's really nice just to try new attractions and experience them for yourself and make your own opinions. Jungle Mission, as a sort of Jungle Cruise ripoff, was absolutely incredible in my opinion.
Yeah.
I thought it was stunning. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
I thought having a little tour around the animal exhibits was gorgeous. There was effects. It was just, even the way that the boat just swayed slightly in the water, like we had a boat to ourselves. Oh no, like side to side, sorry, and then Dan did rockers as well, but I honestly thought that was incredible. That's my number one boat ride.
Yeah,
I know
really
that's a bit
nice.
silly, but genuinely, like, I prefer that to Jungle
Yeah,
Cruise.
because you see real animals on that. I don't.
Yeah.
Does Disney's one?
No,
have real?
it's all animatronics.
Yeah.
That was real. We were so close to like capybaras and the flamingos.
And the star of the show, the duck in the station.
The duck in the station. He was loving it. But genuinely, I am so impressed with that. And just as like myself being Mr. Videographer and just being able to like shoot it all as well. Like, it was beautiful. Like, this park so far has been a sleeper hit. And as I said on the ride, I'm currently preferring this park to Plopsaland. Which makes sense because I love like my big theming and, you know, extravagance. And Plopsaland isn't really like that. But this is very...
It's a nice park.
It's a nice
So
park.
It shows that this is even nicer.
Yeah. It's kind of like Towers in that it's secluded, you explore, you reach different areas, and I like that in my parks.
Plopsa, you could see almost like the bleed of other areas from
Yeah,
others.
but you don't
Whereas
get that here.
Yeah, you've got lots of greenery, foliage. It's all quite
It's
separate.
gorgeous.
So
It really is. And the
Nice.
new area's stunning, and we're going to go back now because we believe the rapids have just opened and everyone's rushing that way, so let's go get wet. Woo! Woo!
they don't have a massive like selection of like big coasters and rides and attractions. I think it's quite a big park, but the detail so far does seem very impressive.
Yeah. I was just saying off camera that I would rather have a big themed park like this than individually themed rides. Yesterday was more amusement park with like some themed bits, but this is like a fully themed park, and I like that.
Ooh.
It's lovely. This is great. Wow, wow, wow. So Amazonia is, can I say incredible? I thought it was amazing. The queue line itself obviously needs the vegetation to grow, at which point it'll be gorgeous. It's a nice windy queue, but then there is a bit of a cattle pen inside the station, which is a shame. However, the ride itself was so fun. I think this is a genius investment from the park, but I think Intamin are onto a winner here. Rapids take up so much space, right? And landscaping, and it's expensive, but just build up. It makes sense. And I didn't even realise there was a story and a whole theme and idea to it, but the whole mining thing works really well. The surprises within the ride, which I won't speak of.
Well extracted emeralds we were.
Yeah, it was great. We got a bit of a wet, but not too wet. Dan did get quite wet actually. Check out the POV, of course. The full POV will be elsewhere within the evidence on the channel.
Just a bunch of fun.
But it was so fun. I honestly would say that's my favourite water ride. Genuinely.
Yeah.
I know people say like
The spinning was on top form.
yeah, it spun a lot for like a rapids. It went a lot. It's a nice hybrid of like a water slide and rapids, and it
a
works
water
well.
coaster as well.
Yeah, and a bit of a water coaster, I
Yeah.
guess, in a way. And then there are certain elements which I won't spoil, which feel very intimate, I would say, without ruining it. So yeah, this is fantastic. I was saying a while ago, yeah, we could maybe try Bellewaerde whilst we're in Belgium. And then when we realised that this was opening, we were like, yeah, we should try it. And I'm so glad we did. Because this is, it's so good.
We've got some dummies coming past.
Yeah, they're kind of like filled rather than.
And they're also a bit sleepy.
They're not like plastic, are they? It's not hard plastic. It's more like a water balloon. Yeah, this is wicked. Definitely come and ride this if you can.
Come see the park. It's cool.
Yeah, right now I'm saying come to Bellewaerde and go to Plopsaland for Ride to Happiness. I think you should prioritise this if you come to Belgium. Hot take?
Ride to Happiness is still on top, but
well,
this is a
one
nice
ride.
park.
This whole park is better than Pops. Anyway, we'll get to that later. Right, we need to go do something else. Also, if you want themed toilets, come to Bellewaerde because they've got Brazilian themed toilets in Amazonia. And within the urinals for you gents, you can give your aim a good go and see if you can get a goal. I'm trying to think of, I do like football, I can't think of any puns, but genuinely, best themed toilets in the world. Houdini is a Vekoma Madhouse, and I don't think it was that good.
No.
I think with a Madhouse, you need like a really good story, really good theming. The theming's alright, but I think there's multiple Houdini themes on like Madhouses around the world, which one is interesting. Secondly, it didn't have a centerpiece within the room, which was a shame. Obviously, we didn't understand the story, so maybe there's a bit of a lack there, but I can't imagine it's going to be any better than Hex, the mighty Hex. So I liked it, but our resident expert, Detective Whitmore, has done 6 Madhouses, maybe 7. Where does it rank for you then?
Near the bottom. I think I did one in Italy. No.
She can't remember. She did the other one.
Yeah. But that was bad.
Yeah, it wasn't that good. Obviously, like the forces are exactly the same as the others, so you need like the story and everything to sort of beefing it up, and it didn't get that sadly. Well. Next, let's go. Where are we, Ken? What's going on?
We're in a box going around the track. In a box with tigers and lions.
Accurate. Number 200. Wakala.
Nice Gerstlauer. Yeah, impressed with Gerstlauer. Like you said at the end of the ride, Anubis and now this. They can make rides that aren't really rattly. One bit was quite jolty, but the rest is really good, and kind of feels like something that you do on Planet Coaster and then it loses momentum, so they had to put like the tyre drive lift bit in to make it
boost.
Finish the course. But cool. Spike's nice.
Spike's really nice over the water. It's good and twisty amongst the trees. The bank turns were good as well. It's quite twisty, which is very intimate of it, I think.
Yeah, it does. It's got intimate vibes, this one.
Yes.
And the setting's really nice as well. Like a lot of greenery. Yeah, just solid coaster.
Yeah, I think cool. Excuse me. Hello. Help.
Excuse the time.
We should do it now, but we get someone to get someone else. Excuse me. Oh.
Oi. Time.
Timing of that was perfect.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, that's some distance to walk.
I know, that's what I mean.
Oh, fuck that.
Is it a drop?
I think so.
No, maybe not.
If we make that noise, we might let us do it again.
Yeah.
Oh, is it a drop?
I think so. I think it's a combi.
I dislike
Look at
drop.
that fun.
Oh,
It
fuck
is.
no.
They are.
Opt out.
This is loud. It's a good view though from here. Yeah.
Smoke.
Cold.
Temptation to take my shoe off. Right, we need to make that noise and all that. Let's do it again.
Screaming Eagle is the Huis. Seems to be a bit of a combination tower really. We had the shot at the beginning and then a bit of a drop, but the drop didn't have much force really. It was kind of we're falling, but a bit more aggressively than kind of like a push down, if you will. So it was okay, but clearly the park love Huis. They've got loads of Huis stuff here, haven't they? We have about 30 minutes left until we need to leave because we need to return our hire car back at the airport. And therefore we've got 30 minutes to get 2 creds, which are the left and right side of Dawson Duel is rather iconic in a infamous way in that, as you might be able to see, we're on this walkway because an alpine coaster typically is on a hilly area, let's say a hillside, a mountain top or something like that. It's very terrain based. However, they've basically just built this massive walkway to take you high up. So it's cool to finally do it, but it's just a bit silly really. And also just the way they've done it is off. It's kind of ramp up and then this bit now as we're doing to get higher in a tower form, and then we're going to branch out again. So very, very weird. I don't really understand it. Slow throughput as well, so fingers crossed we can get all both sides as a cred, and it looks like it stopped. I waited to do this before Screaming Eagle, so fingers crossed I don't say I told you so. Oh, taking it on the inside. Come on! Yes! Just champion! Well, you're looking at the winner of Dawson Duel. I beat Detective Whitmore and Detective Close beat Detective Cookson. Beat you by about a foot, didn't I?
It was. I'm not convinced.
What do you mean? I definitely won. I've got it on evidence. You were winning the whole way through, and then I literally picked you right at the end.
Yeah.
I said I would. I mean, I just felt like we were gonna just catch up. But yeah, that was really cool. It is daft that it's just in the middle of, you know, right at the top, just doing its own little thing with a crazy structure. But yeah, it was cool. It was good fun. Would have loved to do the other side because they are counted as separate creds. However, we have 9 minutes in regards to our plan of leaving the park and being able to return the car rental in time. So we're going to quickly look in the shop and then go home. And that is our, sorry for the probably shaky footage, but we are still speed walking back to the car. And pray for us that we make our car. No, we will definitely make the car. Pray for us that we make the return time slot. And otherwise, that is our day done here at Bellewaerde. I am pleasantly surprised at this park. It was one of those where I was like, yeah, I'd go to it. And obviously being nearby, the main draw being Plopsaland and Ride Happiness, I was like, yeah, let's probably give it a go. And then with the Amazonia area opening, we were like, yeah, let's give it a go, it makes sense. And we've had a short day and it's been quiet, but it's been great. It's actually exceeded my expectations. Very well themed, very well looked after. Some really cool and good attractions. I think the new area is exactly what they need, just like a big attraction. They don't have like a major coaster, but I feel like the Rapids is kind of the main e-ticket ride in a way. Like you got a big wait, so that was really cool. Let's see. Here we are, literally leaving. Oh, other door. Maybe. There we go. That was a bit slow. So yeah, this is really cool. If you're doing Belgium, don't skip out on Bellewaerde because it definitely deserves your time, love, and attention. And in terms of our investigations, that's done for today. And that's done for Belgium. So from myself, Detective Miracle, from Detective Whitmore, from Detective Close, and from Detective Cookson, it's just gone for a week. Case closed.